We are a party of government that is delivering all of those things, that is keeping Australians safe. So I say to the people of Australia who have voted One Nation and are contemplating voting One Nation at the next electorate, good Australians, inviting them to vote for a party of government that can deliver on the issues that concern you. I'm not running to run second or third or fourth. Our party's running to be returned as a strong government that's doing the right thing for Australians. So I believe there are questions to answer by One Nation today about how they will be dealing with these very serious issues. Our gun laws that John Howard put in place under a Liberal National government have been keeping Australians safe for decades. And how dare they seek to trade those for money and votes from a foreign buyer? That's not on. I won't put up with it. That's why I don't want their preferences. I want their primary votes, because that's the right thing for Australia. Happy to take some questions.
So you put One Nation last now?
I've already answered that question previously. We'll be determining that at the time of nominations closing, because frankly, there are many candidates for who should go last. And you won't know all those names and all those individuals and all those parties until nominations close. So I've been very consistent about this. Under our party structure, those decisions are made at the time of nominations closing. I said that last week. My position has not changed. But I'm not after people's preferences. I'm after their primaries.
Will you advise the LNP in Queensland for One Nation below Labor and the Greens?
I just answered that question.
You didn't, Prime Minister, with respect. You didn't.
I said we're going to make those decisions at the time of nominations closing, Stephen, and that's when we're going to do that.
What will your recommendation to the party be?
Pardon?
What will your recommendation to the party be?
Well, that'll be made known at the time once we see all the nominations. See, tell me this. Fraser Anning runs a candidate in Queensland in every single seat. Who goes last?
Well, you're running below Labor.
Which is why I'm asking.
Well, I'm asking about this. When we know who all the candidates are, then that's when I will make my decision, and the party will make its decision about where the preferences go. But let me tell you this about the Greens. We have stopped 15 terrorist attacks here in Australia. The Greens have opposed us on almost every single piece of national security legislation that we have put forward into the Parliament. The Greens are in favour of death taxes. Now, do you think the Labor Party should be putting the Greens ahead of the Liberal Party? Fair question. There are plenty of extreme views out there, and those extreme views that are a danger to Australia are not hostage to the left or the right of Australian politics. And so I'm not competing for preferences. This is the point that the bubble never understands. I'm in this race as the Prime Minister to be re-elected, and the way you seek to do that in this country is to not squabble over preferences. We saw that with the Labor Party in New South Wales and the Shooters and Fishers Party on the weekend. I mean, how long did it take Bill Shorten to denounce the comments made by Michael Daly in New South Wales? One Nation called it out before, Mark Latham called it out before Bill Shorten did. I mean, the Labor Party went to the last election in New South Wales with a leader who said, Asian migrants take your jobs. And Bill Shorten was as quiet as a lamb. So I'm not going to take lectures from a Labor Party that can't even call out that sort of behaviour from the leader of their party and New South Wales that they wanted to be Premier. Thanks very much.